When did things take a turn, and why did they take a turn? Do you think it was drugs?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really say. I think that drugs play a part in it, obviously. Having children back to back probably played a part in it. And maybe I didn't see all the signs that I should have seen at the time to where we could have done like what you said and sat down and like had some sessions about this. But I go into my book and talk about a moment where, she fired the whole team of people that I trusted with my life and people that were like brothers to me. That put me in a place where I just felt uncomfortable in my own home. And that's just not a really great way to live. And then shortly after she had our second child is whenever my album release party happened. And the incident with me catching her doing drugs in my album release party and then going home. And she was breastfeeding at the time. And I asked her, please don't go home and breastfeed the children. She got up, threw a drink in my face. I mean, and that's when I knew like she was done listening to reason with me. There was no question on that. So I went the next day, and that's when I went to my lawyer and had him draft a letter demanding that she stop breastfeeding the kids. And from there, a few days later, I was completely blindsided by her filing for divorce. I was still trying to process what had happened a week before.
Was it cocaine? Was that the drug of choice?
Yes.
And were you doing drugs at the time?
Not at the time. I did shortly after I got hit with the divorce and all these things started happening. Then I started diving back in. And I mean, I did my fair share of partying when I was a teenager, and by the time I moved to LA, I didn't really mess around with too much. I've always smoked weed, and I drank occasionally. But while we were together, I didn't. I smoked weed. She knew that the whole time we were together, but I didn't really drink when we were together. I was enjoying that life with her at the time.